Welcome back. We're in video 5 of the series in creating tests, and in this video we're going to take a look at different types of questions. So we've already gone and looked at creating new multiple choice questions, but I want to look at a few different types of questions. So I'm going to go into add an item and look at a constructed response. So same basic rules apply. Um, there's an option to do a minimum score and a maximum score, and then a teacher graded assessment. So it's the one the teacher can go in and grade, which will probably be the most common way these assessments are graded. This will be like a short answer or an essay. How many rows do you want to allow? You can allow up to 10 rows for that student's response. And then basically how much can fit onto a page. 50% to 75% usually works pretty well. And you can go in and add some additional lines if needed. And so that way, if the student had on their side, if they get to the end and they haven't answered the question fully, they can go in and add lines in. All right, so then you would enter your prompt, whatever you wanted that prompt to be. And then you can enter a scoring guide. So that's kind of an overview. This would be the rubric that you were using to assess um, the question. So that's constructed responses, numerical responses. You have a few options. First is, do you want the decimal fixed or floating? And then if it is fixed, how many digits do you want before the decimal? And how many do you want after? And if you don't want any decimal, then you can choose 0 and then no decimal for whole numbers. And then you can also choose to allow or disallow negative values. And then so your choice, let's say the answer to the question was, 5 times 5, and I wanted my answer to be, that looks a little funky. Right. And then 5 times 5, and then I want that to be 25. Okay, so as soon as I create that question, then it'll look for that answer. All right. And last but not least, is connecting that resource as we talked about. If you have a picture or something that you want, or a passage that you want multiple questions to link to, you can create a resource. All right. All right, so that's a basic overview of the different types of questions other than multiple choice. So next we'll go through layout, test key, and administration. Take care.